The two best teams in baseball since June 2nd have been the Astros and the New York Mets, so it makes this matchup that much more interesting.
The Mets need a lot of length today out of Tyler McGill because the bullpen is backed up. They're a man short because of Edwin Diaz's suspension, and they need McGill to get deep into a game, and that's been hard for him.
1-2 from McGill, and Alvarez goes down swinging on the sweeper, and McGill with a 1-2-3 opening inning.
And Framber Valdez getting ready to start this ball game for the Houston Astros. Not in that typical navy blue jersey, but rocking the orange today.
2-0 lifetime and 2 starts against the Mets. A very successful 1.13 earned run average.
Doris never had a hit in a regular season game against Valdez, but he does now as he takes one the other way, and he's aboard to start the game once again. How about that?
Red hot.
Doris gets set to run. 3-2 coming to Alonso. And Pete takes the curveball that just missed for ball 4.
And so a red-hot Francisco Alvarez will bat with 2 on and 2 out.
Popped in the air, shallow right center, coming on Dubon. Jake Myers will call him off and put it away for the final out of the inning. Here's Jake Myers. And after getting down early, 0-2, he's now got a full count. Jake sends this one to right field. Tyrone Taylor back. He's at the wall as he looks at it go. Jake Myers wasn't at bat. Hits one out to right field. That ball kept carrying to right, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how about that? A 3-2 bomb going to the opposite field. Jake Myers putting a charge into it here in Citi Field.
A full count to Taylor with Vientos and Iglesias to follow. That's inside ball 4, so Taylor worked his way back into the count.
Valdez is having a hard time right now early finding the zone.
So the Mets have a leadoff base runner in the second, and now Mark Vientos. And it's hit sharply, but right at Altuve, and he boots it. Taylor goes first to third. And the Mets have runners at the corners with nobody out. Well, last night it was a big error by Alex Bregman that opened the door for the Mets. Now an error by the former Gold Glover Altuve. And the door is ajar once again. And Iglesias taps one slowly. Valdez scoops it home, and he throws it over the catcher. Taylor scores. Legging for third is Vientos. Holding at first is Iglesias. A foolish play by Valdez, who had no chance to get Taylor at the plate. And the Mets tie the game 1-1.
Wow.
He is discombobulated, Keith.
No chance. And here's his.
Now a ground ball through the hole by Bader. That'll get the run in. Vientos comes in to score, and the Mets go in front 2-1. So the Mets taking full advantage of the Astro miscues, and they've plated 2 runs and still nobody out.
Got him. Big strikeout there for Valdez. Only the first out of the inning, his second strikeout of the game.
So 1 out, and now Nimmo fouled out to third his first time up.
Brandon Nimmo hits one in the air down the left field line. Over comes Alvarez on the run, reaches out, can't get it. The ball rolls to the wall. Into scores Iglesias. Bader will be held at third, and the Mets have a 3-1 lead.
Mets right now are relentless, and if you make a mistake, they will make you pay.
Swing and a miss, just blew the fastball by him, 98 miles an hour. Now he needs to get Pete Alonso.
Should have been in the dugout a long time ago.
So now 2 out, 2 in scoring position for Alonso.
And Alonso bangs one into center for a base hit. Bader is in. Here comes Nimmo. He will score. 5-1 New York.
Well, when things are going right, they are going right. I mean, this has been an ugly inning, and everything is going right for the Mets.
Mentioned all the home runs recently. Now 11 straight games with a home run. Here's Vientos, who hit the ball that went through Altuve that got the Mets going. That's a long fly ball to center. Myers looks up at the wall, and it's out of here into the black. Mark Vientos, power to center field. 6-1 New York. 10th home run of the year for Vientos. Man, can he hit the ball hard. I mean, Alvarez is just swinging a monstrously hot bat. 3 for 4 last night with a pair of doubles.
That ball is into right field for a hit, so Jordan's month of June continues with a base hit into right. That hits Myers. Shows now with 2 runners on and still 1 out.
These are the innings that plague McGill.
Here we are, runners on first and second, 1 out for Pena.
That ball's hit well down the left field line, and that is a fair ball to the corner. Jordan will score. Jake Myers heads to third. He'll be waved around. Jeremy Pena with a 2 RBI double, and the Astros back within 3 at 6-3.
Now he's in scoring position for Big John.
There's a base hit into left center field. That'll make it a 6-4 game. John Singleton comes through with an RBI base hit. Jeremy Pena crosses the plate. And the Astros back within a couple of runs.
So 2 on and 1 out. Here's Alvarez.
Could be a double play. Framber will throw to Altuve. Altuve wasn't on the bag initially, but Pena vacates the bag and they turn the double play.
It was Pena who covered second, and said Valdez threw the ball to Altuve. So it goes down 1-4-3, the double play.
Altuve at second, Alvarez at first with 1 out. Circumstances were different. The Mets would have their bullpen going right now. But with the bullpen as short as it is, Gill's going to have to push through this himself.
And he struck him out. Got him with a curveball. 2 men down.
2 out, 2 on, 2-2 to Myers.
And he got him swinging. Tyler McGill with back-to-back strikeouts of Diaz and Myers.
And trying to nurse him through 6.
Francisco Alvarez just looked into the dugout to see if they're going to make a change, but it does not appear they will.
That'll be the 3rd walk allowed by McGill.
So he tried to get McGill through this 6th inning, but after the walk, he's going to go to the bullpen.
So Adcock in his Mets debut pitches with a 2-run lead, and Dubon hitting.
And he loops one towards second, grabbed by Iglesias, and that's the 2nd out. And it's hit to shortstop, plucked out of the air by Lindor. Side retired.
Ready for a 2-2. Here it comes.
That one popped up. Could be playable. Singleton looking for it over his shoulder, and he stays with it to make a catch right in front of the wall down the first baseline.
Nice basket catch over the shoulder with his back to the infield.
So Adcock coming out impressively in his Mets debut. Yordan Alvarez 1 for 2 and a walk.
Yordan broke his bat, a little looper to center. Bader's not going to be able to get there in time. That'll be the 2nd hit of the game for Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yainer Diaz. If he could pop one, we'd be tied.
Diaz DHing today, and he hooks one on the ground to 3rd. Vientos will go to 1st with a close play, but he got him side retired. So Diekman issues back-to-back walks to start the 8th inning, and now the tying runs are on base with nobody out, and Chas McCormick will come up to pinch hit.
So the Astros once again have a runner on. They've had a runner on base every inning but the 1st.
And he struck him out. 3-2 coming. And a ground ball slowly hit. Lindor, who's going to have to go to 1st with it, gets the out there.
So the tying runs are in scoring position for the Astros.
2 outs, runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Astros, threatening to tie this ball game up.
And that missed low.
It's ball 4.
I thought that was ball 4, wasn't it?
The scoreboard had it at 2-2 before that pitch, but I'm pretty sure it was 3-2.
It was ball 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Call on the field is the count is 3-2. This is a crew chief rules check.
So they're going to go to the replay center where they'll go back through the at-bat.
After review, the count was 3-2. That is ball 4.
This is the key moment in this game.
Yep. Well, here we go. Altuve with the bases loaded. And that gets by the catcher Alvarez. Here comes Myers. He'll score. It's a 1-run game. 6-5. Inside, ball 4. 4th walk of the inning. Garrett and the Astros have the bases loaded again.
Bregman with his 0 for 4 so far today is 0 for his last 16.
Base hit right field. 2 runs are going to score. Astros take the lead. The throw to 3rd not in time. It's 7-6. Breggy with a huge 2-out, 2 RBI knock.
It's not a Breggy bomb, but it feels like it.
They have seen the Astros score 3 runs on 1 hit. Runners are at the corners, 2 out. 7-6 Houston, and here is Yordan Alvarez.
And Alvarez strokes one deep to center. Back goes Bader, going back, warning track at the fence to make the catch. The ballpark just big enough to hold it and keep it a 1-run game.
Astros have the first 2 runners on, Jake Myers and Yainer Diaz with back-to-back hits. Bunt is down towards 3rd. It's going to be fielded there. Iglesias will make the play to 2nd. So that'll be a successful sacrifice for Jeremy, putting 2 runners in scoring position for Chas McCormick.
And he tries to hold, but he went around strike 3.
Wow. Now Mauricio Dubon bats with 2 more in scoring position. Mentioned how often he had runners in scoring position last night. And there's the ball down the left field line. Fair ball. 2 runs are going to score. Dubon picks up a huge 2-out, 2 RBI double for the Astros. It is 9-6.
Last of the 9th inning, the Mets' 4-game winning streak in jeopardy. Down 9-6 as they come up against one of the best closers in the game, Josh Hader, in the bottom of the 9th.
They'll have the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, but now instead of working with a 1-run lead, he's working with a 3-run cushion. In the air, center field, playable for Jake Myers, who will go back to the warning track right on the edge of the track to put it away. Swing and a miss. Alonso now 0 for 6 with 5 punch against Hader in his career. Called 3rd strike, ball game over. Josh Hader closes the door on the Astros' biggest comeback of the year. Down 6-1, Astros score the final 8 to win it 9-6.